Okay, guys, Ride here, Chief Espresso Officer, going to do another reaction video. And you can see here I've put in a day in the life of a barista. I just want to see what some other baristas are up there. Oh, Taco, hang on. Hey, Taco here is my little helper. Little beautiful cinnamon cockatiel. Say hello. Hello, hello. Anyway, enough distractions. I'm going to look at Morgan Bedsole and see what she's done. She looks really nice. Now, I'm not into the bashing of other people or anything like that, so I'm not going to be one of those, if you're into entertainment about people talking trash about other people, that's not really what I'm about. I'm about, I don't know, just observing, and especially there's lots of different ways to make coffees. Taco, can you just sit still, please? All right, let's get into it. Taco. Okay, Taco's off. He's down. All right, I'll just skip these ads.
My Squarespace site was the catalyst.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
We're doing a day in the life of a barista, and yeah,
barista. Now, someone out there from the US, can you please explain why you say barista and not barista? I know, like, is it because there's a barrister, which is the law, a legal profession, but is it because of that you've changed it to barista? Or do you say all your I's like E's? Like, I know, Drista? You don't say Drista, do you? You say Drista. Anyway, very interesting. How come US people say barista? I'd love to know why.
My day started this morning at 4, which is not normal for me. I don't usually wake up that early. It usually takes me
She's just checking her phone, making sure that she's
9-minute
turning off her messages,
which are called snoozes, to wake up.
You shouldn't snooze.
This morning I woke up at my first alarm, which was crazy. So yeah, this morning I'm just gonna take you along with me and show you what I do for a day. So it's about 4:48, so I've got to be to work at 5:15. And I like to start my day off with a little bit of coffee.
A cold brew.
I made that in a French press, and I like drinking my French press coffee cold, and so put it in the fridge.
Yeah, that's good. Yep. What's that? Hang on. What is that? Delight. Is that like creamer? What is that? International Delight. French vanilla. What is that? It's like creamer, or is that milk? Or is it? It's got coffee on it. Oh yeah, it's like a milk. I don't know. I don't know what that is. But it's got French vanilla flavouring in it. Tastes good? Perfect.
Super good. So then, what I'm gonna do is grab some snacks, because today I work until 11. Work 5:15 to 11, which is a short day for me. That's really exciting.
So make it
very excited about that.
High res.
But, you know, I don't do very well if I go hours without eating.
But don't they feed you?
So, I'm gonna just bring one of these.
What is that?
Okay.
Like a sausage roll.
Does it. So I'm going to be on my way.
Where is it? Shadrack's. Ooh, flaming. I haven't heard of Shadrack's coffee. If it's a big chain, let me know. It's cool. Spin and Sun. Lamazocco. A Linear Classic. No, it could be... That's a bit... Yeah, Linear Classic, PB. Whoa, that shot's running a bit long and a little bit runny. Let's just get back there. Oh yeah, see how fast it's running? And the fact that it's right at the top of that. I think it's running a little bit long and fast. It's going to be quite an interesting flavour. Probably a bit hollow, a bit sour. Probably a bit of bitterness there from running so much caffeine through. Are they going to stop it or just let it overflow? And also, that's a single group portafilter, so not sure what size basket they've got in there, but that certainly is a lot of coffee volume out. I don't know what they're putting in, but unless it's like a huge, I would say that that's probably about 2 ounces or about 60 mil. Those things, and they could only be 30 mil, I guess, 40, 45 mil, about 1.5 ounce. But even so, if that's still a single portafilter, so it doesn't have the double spout, so it can't be a 25 gram basket, which is usually sort of the bigger baskets that you'd put in there. Yeah, I'd love to see what that is, but that's going to be a pretty, not a great tasting coffee. Yeah. Ooh. I understand the spoon there. Whipped cream, yeah, that seems to be a very popular thing, but not really in Australia. See how the milk's really bubbly and flat, and you can even see it in there. It's just bubbly. Even the thermometer, look at it, it's burnt. She's in the red there. So that needle is actually pointing straight into the red. And so that's probably telling me it's about 75 to 80, 85 degrees or something like that in the red, which is Celsius, which is Fahrenheit, I actually don't know, around 200 or something. The milk is just pretty average. But they're adding cream onto it anyway, so it's not that way. But yeah, they're adding cream onto it. So, disguising the espresso shot with a lot of extra additional flavouring. That's very weak. Very weak coffee. Maybe one shot. Oh, what was that? So she did a little like spinny thing with the tamper on the side. I don't know what that was for. Was that cleaning the side of it? Let's go back and watch that. So she took it. Let me slow it down. Let's go down to 25. So I'll just take the volume down a bit. So that's super interesting. So I hate the messiness of that place, but that might have been after a big rush, but you should clean up straight away. So, ooh, she's just jamming the tamper in. Okay, I think it's to clean it. I've never seen anyone do that before. That's so cool. You could just wipe it off with your hands. You don't really need to do that. I'm not sure how effective that is. I guess if you don't want to get your hands dirty, that might be why she's doing it that way. But although I don't think it cleaned it that much either. So I'm not sure if that's what it is. The tamping, definitely, she could pay a bit more attention to that. Let's see what the shot looks like. Oh yeah, see how quickly that's coming through? That's way too quick. And she should be stopping it now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it now. She's still going. That's way too long. 70, 80, it's like 90 mil of coffee, which is 3 ounces. It's like 3 ounces of coffee. That's far too much for a single portafilter spout. I don't care what basket size is in there. That's too much for it to be tasting good. Like, so the ratio of espresso to the grounds espresso to the water, you should be looking at about 2 to 1. So if indeed that is let's say it's a 20 gram basket, although it's a single portafilter, so it's probably closer to like 11 grams. You want to be able to get out 2 times the volume of liquid. So let's say for a 20 gram basket, you want to get 40 mils of coffee liquid out. For a 10 or 11 gram basket, looking at 20 mil out. So that is pumping out close to 90 mil there. As I said, 3 ounces. There's no way that there's a basket in there which is 1.5 ounce or a 45 gram basket. I've never heard of such a thing. So definitely she needs to coarsen the grind because it was running through very quickly. Not only was it running through very quickly, meaning that there's not enough time for the water to collect all of those beautiful oils and put that into the liquid. It's just gushing through, so it's going to be quite watery. So it's going to be hollow. That's what we call a hollow sort of flavour. It's going to be sour because it hasn't had that full time to extract the coffee. So when coffee's under extracted, it tastes a bit sour. But then also she's going to be adding some bitterness in there because that coffee just runs for so long and just keeps pumping out all of the chlorogenic acids. And then, as we know, at the end of the shot, you're going to get a lot more of that caffeine and chlorogenic acids coming through. So it's going to taste bitter, sour. Hey, you agree, don't you, Tucker? Going to taste bitter, sour, and hollow. Morgan, if you ever see this video, which you probably never will, definitely tighten up the grinds, tamp just a little bit more carefully, and don't run the shots as long as this. Well, they're moving fast. If only we could all move that fast in the cafe, we'd only be able to have one person running and making thousands of coffees a day. That's a cool setup. I like it. They've got 2 linears, 2 LMs. We've got 4 grinders there. It's a good little setup. So they got, I don't like these, the grinder in the middle there, which is a Mazza, like probably a Rover, which has a doser on it. So the one on the left-hand side of that machine is doserless. You can see it's got a big chamber where it just pumps the coffee straight into the portafilter basket. On the right-hand side, there's another chamber which is actually collecting the coffee, and the coffee will sit there. So that's a bad design, I think. It's not common these days in that many good specialty cafes because coffee, once it's ground, goes inert very quickly. So you want to have it ground fresh to make. But good little setup. I like the flow. The girls are just standing around a lot.
Okay, so far this is the day in the life of a barista. I am standing in the back of the shop vlogging, give you guys just insight of what we're doing. We were pretty busy today. Well, actually no, we really weren't. We were kind of steady.
Because one of you girls is standing around.
Sorry, but I got to film a couple time lapses to show you guys, and yeah, I'll insert a little tutorial of how to make a macchiato. What up, dude? So today we're going to be making a macchiato because Sam wants one. So it's French vanilla, put the flavor in the bottom, ice, get shot in your lid.
What? That's not a macchiato.
Then, a little spoon. Grab some milk. Is whole milk fine? Whole milk is great. Whole milk is great. You're gonna want it, well, you don't really need that. The ice doesn't.
Okay, that's not a macchiato. She said macchiato, right? She didn't say like frappuccino or something like that. That's just an iced latte with vanilla syrup in the bottom, and a lot of vanilla syrup by the looks of it. That's not a macchiato. So macchiato means it's stained in Italian, and then when we say stained, it means just the tiniest amount of milk, a milk stain. So you have your espresso shot, that goes first. Then you would steam your milk, and you might scoop off a little bit of the microfoam, dollop on their top, and that's it. Maybe a little bit more modern nowadays is to just dash milk, pour straight in, just to take the edge off of the black coffee, to add a little bit of that neutralization there that milk adds to the coffee in terms of it being quite acidic. But not this. This is an iced latte. So this is just, syrup, ice, lots of milk, and then a coffee shot, I'm assuming.
Of stopping it from mixing up. Then
Why do they call that a macchiato?
Grab you a shot. Fresh one works best.
Fresh one does work
Plop it
best.
right on top.
Yep. Yep. That's nice layering, but that's just a nice coffee.
Bada boom. And there you have it, the worst macchiato I've ever seen. But I'm about to eat some lunch and got my peeps working real hard in the background, so that's nice of them. This is a Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
She cleans a lot. She's an awesome worker. So anyways, that's what's going on right now. Just about to eat. Got to work some more, and I get off in like an hour, so it's almost 11. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Okay, what's up, guys? This is Sam. She's a coworker. She's decent. I'm just kidding.
She's decent.
Anyways, the most commonly asked question around here is, what are you drinking today? And so, Sam, what are you drinking today?
Today I'm having a medium Costa Rican with a little bit of cream.
A medium Costa Rican.
Coffee, so
Hang on, a medium Costa Rican? What is that? Medium, I'm guessing medium roast? Is that what you mean? Or a medium size Costa Rican? For starters, that's not a drink, that's a country. So I'm assuming it's a single origin from Costa Rica. That makes sense. Medium-sized coffee. I mean, they do espresso, so it's not like it's a pour-over coffee where they're just saying, yeah, we'll have a medium coffee. I'm having a medium Kenyan today, actually. It's getting a bit cold because I haven't been drinking it. But I don't understand what a medium Costa Rican is. I can only imagine that it's a medium roast. But I do know that they have a lot of different names for roast profiles in the US. So medium light, medium dark beans. Couldn't be a medium cup because she didn't say what it was. But yeah, that's good. Nice. What is it?
And what am I drinking today, you might ask? Just an old medium-sized cup of pizza rolls.
So it was a medium cup.
Because I'm starving.
But she just had
Hey guys,
pour over
just got back home from my shift. It is about 11:15, and yeah, that's a day in the life of a barista. I still have all day left to do things.
That is true. You get the afternoons off.
That's one of my favorite
usually.
parts of my job.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was so much fun taking you guys along with me and having you there throughout my day. I really enjoyed that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I did.
If you liked it, or you learned something, or you thought any of it was interesting,
I learned what a macchiato
be sure to
was.
leave a like down below and comment if you want to. That's always nice. And be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Thanks, Morgan. That was awesome. Really, that was great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's obviously fantastic, and she's. I still don't know whether they were joking about the macchiato or not, but certainly that is not a macchiato. That is just an iced latte with some flavoring, and I hope she was joking. All right, guys, I'm Ryan, Chief Espresso Officer. Enjoy your brew.